Good afternoon, Steve. It's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. Want to make this quick video for you and say thank you so much for coming by today and giving us your time and also giving us the opportunity to earn your business. I'm standing here in front of this brand new 2019 Winnebago Minnie 2108DS. So as we were talking about when you were here, Winnebago is the top of the line for what we offer in terms of quality. We do have other RVs that have aluminum structures with fiberglass exterior and heated enclosed underbelly, stuff like that. But what really sets Winnebago apart is that they do have the TPO roof, which is upgraded versus the standard rubber. Also, their Noble Classic paint is the same paint that they use on their luxurious motorhomes. So I'm gonna go through a couple of things here and show you why the Winnebago is gonna be a step above everybody else. So starting out up front, this is an electric tongue jack. It does have a LED light here to help you to hook and unhook in all lighting conditions. All you have to do is press this button to raise and lower the RV to your liking of leveling. This RV does include two 20-pound propane tanks. You can upgrade them to the larger 30 pounds as the cover will allow you to get the larger tanks if you don't want to have to refill as often. As we discussed when you were here, if we can earn your business, we will fill both the propane tanks, install a deep cycle interstate marine battery right there. Wash it, detail it, do a full system check, and show you how everything works. Great thing about this RV, it does have the BAL chassis here, which is very rust resistant, has a very even distribution of weight, and it also uses automotive huck bolts versus welds, which hold up a lot better over time, and it's easier to repair versus having somebody re-weld a broken weld. Also, it does have a down plate up front to protect you from rocks and debris when you're traveling from park to park. One thing about the Winnebagos that's really great on their paint, I can just zoom in here, and on most other RVs, their paint is not as high of a gloss as Winnebago. So with their paint, you really can't see the fibers because it is so thick. It also gives you better insulation, and it's going to hold up really well over time. Just really beautiful and striking paint job. Also, great thing about the Winnebagos, on their storage doors, they use magnets, not clips, so it's really easy to open with one hand. You don't have to worry about those clips becoming brittle and breaking over time. And this is the large passenger storage right here, just tons and tons of storage there. And also, this does feature an electric awning. I'm pretty close to this other RV right here, so I can't really open it up. But I can show you on the control board how it works. It does have a white LED light, so you know if you're parked on the side of the road or somewhere, you can still see what's going on around you. Great thing about the Winnebagos is that they do have friction hinge doors, not like the old style doors that have either latches on the door and on the wall, or the pneumatic storm door type deal. So with these doors, you don't have to worry about it. If you forget that door's latched and pull it, you can break the latch, but with this one, it doesn't even have it, so you don't have to worry about it. Nice thing about the Winnebagos, they do have the screenshot, so the door will automatically close itself. It does have a patented door opening system here, so if you don't want to let bugs in, you can just easily open and close this door to keep your RV pest-free. It does also have an extra large door handle with 3 folding positions, so people of all ages can easily get in and out. This one also features the double step. I know we looked at some that have the single, but this one's the double, so it makes it a little bit easier. You also do have marine grade speakers outside, so whenever you're enjoying your leisure time, you can listen to music in the great outdoors with the built-in radio. It is multifunctional. I'll show you more of that later. Whenever it comes time to cook, it does have a range hood that actually works, so that way your RV doesn't smell like food all day long. This is the access panel for the refrigerator in case you ever need maintenance or anything like that. This is where the backer is located. If you wanted to put a TV out here, it's already ready for it. We just have to install it right there. This is the potable water tank, so if you want to, stay off the grid and not have constant water like you would have at a state park, you can just fill the tank with water and take showers, wash your hands, flush your toilet, everything like that when you're on the road. I know you also liked the upgraded tires on this one. They are rather knobby, so these are 15-inch. Really nice, a little bit easier to go off-road with. You do also have power connections out here. Cable satellite connection if you want to hook up a TV. This is a furnace exhaust, so if you're somewhere that's colder, you can stand right here and keep a little bit warm, so that will help. This is the gas and electric rapid heat 6-gallon water heater. So as long as you have propane or electricity, you can have hot water. And right here is the bumper. It is hollowed out, so you can put a sewer hose in there if you would like. Great thing about the Winnebagos is that they do include ladders. So as much as you travel, if you ever need to inspect your roof, you don't have to grab an external one that's already built on, ready to go. Spare tires also conveniently located on the back as well, in case you ever need it. This camera is also prepped for a backup camera. They use the Voyager camera system, which is really nice. So seeing as how much you travel across our great country, I would definitely recommend getting the Voyager backup camera. It can come in very handy and save lives. Of course, this RV is 30 amp service, so that's what most parks are. So you wouldn't need an adapter or anything really. It's just plug and play, ready to go. This is the satellite hookup we were talking about to add your satellite. This is also the cable satellite connection, or excuse me, the cable connection there. This RV also has an outside shower with hot and cold water. So if you want to wash your feet off before you go in, you can do that so your RV doesn't get dirty. This is going to be your city water connection right here for continuous water supply. This is the black tank dump right here, or excuse me, the black tank flush. So whenever your sewer tank is full, this is the most efficient way to keep your tanks clean. All you have to do is open up the, hook up a water hose, open up the black tank, turn the water on, let the built-in nozzles do all the work for you. That way you don't have to get a wand and stick it down the toilet, or do the old ice trick, fill the tanks with ice and let it shake loose when it goes down the road. This will reduce smell and give you more accurate tank readings. And here is the slide, single slide. Great thing about the Winnebago, although these are manual, it does include stabilizer jacks. It's kind of crazy, but some dealerships don't even include stabilizers when you purchase an RV. But with this one, it does include it on all four corners. And then you do also have the gray dump and the black dump right here, conveniently located in one location. Alrighty, so here we are on the other side of the passive storage. And great thing about this RV, it does have a battery disconnect. So, whenever you have some time off, if you want to store your RV, you can just flip this switch and it'll prevent your battery from draining while it's sitting there. This RV is also prepped for solar panels. I know you're going to probably get a generator, but having solar as a backup is a great option. This will keep your battery charged and keep your lights on. All right, now we can go inside. Okay, so here we are inside the Winnebago 2108DS. I'll give you a 360 view here. So I know what you were saying about this model is that you liked having the dinette. It gives you a little desk area. You do also have a privacy curtain here in case you have a driver come with you. And of course, the really great thing about this model is that it's so flexible. If you're having a meeting in here, as we discussed before, it's a very professional environment. You have the Msrp bed here, so it maximizes all your space. And then whenever it's time to go to sleep, all you have to do is pull this down, pull this handle here, and you have bed ready to go. And also for hanging clothes, you do have the ward on this side with 7 hangers. And you also have the same ward over here. And you also have a little bit of overhead storage as well right there, which is nice. You do have USB chargers on this side, as well as standard wall outlets. And you do have a big nightstand right here for food and drinks. And you do also have 2 regular outlets on that side and another nightstand. Coming around over here is the dinette. You could sit 4 people there if you'd like. Or if you have somebody working with you, you can also turn that into a bed as well. Really great thing is that there is also storage underneath here too. It's kind of hard to see in there with only have a one hand, but next time you come by, I'll be happy to show you. All the lights in the Winnebago are LED, so they use less power, generate less heat. And also a great thing about the blinds, they are the accordion style. They're really easy to open and close versus the old style blinds. Here we have I believe this is a 32-inch TV, so that's really nice. It is included. The radio is multifunction, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. It does have the built-in antenna, so you can catch all the local channels. Really nice cabinetry in the Winnebago, tons of storage everywhere. You have 2 power outlets down here as well in case you need extras. Lots of storage right here. And here we are going to the bathroom. Pretty good size, enough room to change, handle business, everything you need to do. One thing I really like about the Winnebagos, in the kitchens, they have stainless steel sinks, but then also, more importantly, or just as important, you do have a stainless steel sink in here. So if you're shaving, brushing your teeth, it's not going to get dirty and capture bacteria like a plastic one would. You do have a medicine cabinet here to store everything you need. And you also have 2 standard chargers there for trimmer. Storage under here. There's also a furnace vent in the bathroom, so definitely got to stay warm during the winter. And tons of storage in here for whatever you need. And also storage under here. And here we have the larger shower. I know you're saying having the larger shower is important to you. This one's really nice. I can just go ahead and stand here to illustrate. So, you know, you met me. I'm about 6 feet tall. I'm standing here in the skylight. Still have a pretty good amount of headroom right here and enough room to maneuver around. There you go. And here we are at the 8 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator. So as long as you have propane or electricity, you can keep all your food cold. Or like you said, use an ice chest. Down here, this is the breaker box in case you ever flip a breaker. It's easy to access. Right here. And right over here, this is where the furnace is to provide heat for the RV. This is the residential power microwave. It's a 1000 watts and also has a carousel, so it won't take very long for food to heat up and it'll heat it evenly. This is the range hood I was talking about that actually works and will vent outside. Here we have the 3-burner cooktop with igniters. Great thing about the 3-burner is that you don't need any specialty pots and pans. Any regular kind will work. And here we have the oven. And right over here, you do have the dual bowl stainless steel sink. So it's very sanitary, it's not going to capture bacteria. Also a high-rise faucet to make it easier to wash dishes. And of course it's stainless steel, so with coffee or soda it's not going to stain. Overhead storage right here. 2 power connections for a coffee maker, blender, whatever you need. Additional storage. And also down here a safety device for CO2, propane, and smoke. More storage into here. And a little bit of storage right there. And you do also have 2 USB chargers underneath this cabinet as well. Very handy. And of course the AC in this one is a 15,000 BTU. So it's about 1,500 BTU stronger than others that are available. It is ducted and you do have control over the flow as we discussed. So you can point the air wherever you would like. Here we have the Msrp sheet for the RV. Great thing is it does have, you know, as we saw outside, the upgraded 15-inch off-road tires with the axle lift. So that'll go really well with your Nissan Frontier. The MSRP is $32,219. We will get you the best price in Texas. We have no hidden fees or anything like that. And of course, as we discussed when you were here, we do have an excellent service department, so we do not have a 5 or 6 month waiting period like other places. One thing that I did forget to mention when you were here is that we will offer you a complimentary 32-point inspection once a year by doing business with us. Other places can charge you hundreds up to $1,000 for the same thing that we do for free. They will go over and check everything out and let you know of any preventive maintenance items that are needed. So, you know, having an RV is an investment, and that will just help you to protect your investment. If you have your RV for 5 years, it's $5,000 in your pocket. And of course, we're members of the Route 66 network, so we have 150 dealers throughout the US and Canada, so they will be behind you wherever you go. Well, Steve, that's about it. Again, it's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. I enjoyed spending time with you, getting to know a little bit about your profession. I think it's very fascinating, helping, you know, to keep our parks alive and, you know, just making them better and better and more profitable. If you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call, 979-253-2611. Thank you.